Hey everybody, welcome back again. And today I've got a Stromberg-Carson. Not sure of the model, but looking at it, I'm guessing this is 1940s. It's quite large. I don't know if it's a mantle or a smaller tabletop, but case is in very good condition, and we've got 3 different knobs on it. So I should be able to find 3 identical knobs that would suit this. I really wouldn't have a clue as to the correct knobs for it. And add little badges there. It's been put on crooked, but never mind. So this power cord that comes with it, heavy duty black thing, and an old Bakelite on-off switch on it, which I think has been put on by somebody else, a previous owner. Let's have a look at the back. And yeah, you can see clearly somebody's made up some metal brackets, a bit loose, and that could be the original backing board, or maybe not. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I've got a serial number down there, and we'll probably find out. But anyway, let's open this up and see what we can get. Oh, and there's this thing there. I don't know if there could be an aerial. Yeah, don't lose that screw. Probably won't use it again, but never mind. Keep it just in case. Almost there. Yeah, definitely homemade. And can I get it with this? Gotcha. Let's have a look. Okay, that's out. And okay. What the hell's that? I have no idea what that is. Oh, who knows? Let's have a look inside. Sitting above the tuning gang, but I have no idea. I'll tell you what. Let's just take it out. See if it's attached to anything. Nut and bolt. And it's attached to something. Oh, that's a speaker. It is? Well, I don't know if you can see it. See there? It's a Magnavox speaker, or is it a choke? I don't know, but oh man, there's all these wires attached to it. 3 wires. Chokes normally have 2. I don't know. That looks like a speaker to me. Feels like one too. Very strange. Very strange indeed. Anyway, I'm going to have to... oh God, I don't know what I'll do. I'm going to try and disconnect this. And it's just really a heavy little thing. I'm going to have issues trying to take it out. Oh, okay, what's that? It's going to there, so it's an output transformer, is it? Yeah, 4 wires, yeah. But we've got a speaker in there. which you can see, and it's got its own output tranny in there. Well, I think that's been replaced, and that speaker looks to be non-original because it's sitting on an angle. So, well, this one's been gotten too. Let's okay, I'll disconnect this thing, and we'll see what's going on. Okay, so I got this out, and properly, yeah, okay, just 4 wires attached to it. This looks like the original voice coil, or the field coil to me. And it says, okay, yeah, Magnavox, and 1000 ohms. Well, let's give it a test. I think you can just see the multimeter. So let's go with this, the green and white wire. So do we get 1000 ohms? No, we get 930 ohms, which is close enough. That's good. And what about the actual voice coil? I'm assuming these to be the voice coil. That's an ohm. That should mean that's it's not open circuit, so I'm just turning on the audio generator, see if we can get a signal coming through it. Nah. Dead. So I think what's going on here is that somebody has changed, where are we? Changed speaker. This one died. They've kept the voice coil as the choke. Sorry, the voice coil, the field coil as the choke, and they've also put in what appears to me to be an output transformer here. Don't know why. Let's have a look. See if we can get some readings. If it is an output transformer, that is. So what have we got? Pardon me. What have we got here? Okay, what about these two? Absolutely nothing. And what else we got? These 2 wires here. No, absolutely zilch. That appears to be dead. Again, if I'm correct, and that is an output transformer, why would you bother connecting it to your field coil? It's not working. I mean, the speaker's not working, but the field coil itself is. So, what have we got? One wire, one of the input wires, I guess, on the primary is not connected, and the second one is. And then there's another wire here that supposedly went to the field coil, I guess, I don't know. And this, the black wire goes into the chassis. Anyway, don't know. At this stage, don't know. But I'll certainly keep that field coil, use it as a choke, and I'm guessing, given I'm getting no readings out of this and it appears to be open circuit, I'll just scrap that, as long as the radio works anyway. Well, let's find out. I'll try and get the thing out of the case now. Well, got that out, and yeah, there's the new speaker mounting brackets. Hey, it works. And some funny stuff there to do with the aerial, and that would be the earth wire, or one of them's the earth wire, or maybe they're both aerial, who knows. What have we got? 5 valve, and let's have a look underneath, see what we've got. Well, certainly has been gotten to. That's all not original. Some resistors are, polys, that looks, I don't know, original one there, whatever. Yeah, so alright, let's have a look. I'm just going to take a bit of time to find a good way to position this chassis. Okay, so I've got the chassis fairly stable on the bench, and I thought, oh well, let's just check the speaker, and I can see blue and, should be red, but he's got blue and orange, and there, it's coming off the plate there, the blue is anyway, and the orange is also coming off the output valve, but it's also connected to the one of the filter caps there to give it power. That big red wire there is going down to the 16 microfarad. Let's see if we get some signal coming through the speaker and the output transformer. Yep, that works fine, so that's good. Alright, and there's our rectifier there, and it's a 5x3, and I'll just have to count the pins. I can do 4 and 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and 6 of the plate. And let's where are we here? Dear me, I connected the audio generator to it. That wouldn't be good. Let's go for some AC current. Again, back to the plates. Plate 4, pin 4 and 6, if memory serves. I'll plug this in. The current limiter, and let's see if we get any power. Nothing. Maybe the on-off switch is off. And it was 230 volts already. That's good. And where are we? One. Oh, here we are. So that one. So pin 8, and the other pin, it's 3, I think. Pin 2 will be the 5 volts. And yeah, that's looking good too. Alright, I'm going to take a risk on this. These are fairly recent. I could change the 8 microfarad, and I'll have to scrounge up another 2 8s. I'm starting to run out of 8s. I still don't have the 16s. And I'll give it a power up, but I'll connect that field coil back up, so at least we've got a choke in place, and just trust that the fellow who, or the person that did this, got it right. I suspect they did, and I've got a feeling this thing's just going to work anyway. So I'll get that field coil hooked up again. Okay, fun and games time. So field coil is hooked up, and I've attached my multimeter to the first of the filter caps, the main one I guess, and we'll just check it for DC voltage. Let's give it a bit of power, see what happens. So far, oh well, it's alive. Strange for a start. Let's try that again and go to DC voltage. Alright. Looking good. I'd say we're up to about, I don't know, 180 volts. Globe light's working, so 6.3 volts is okay. And that's about it. Full power. And it works. How about that?
Expected to attend at the MCG. And for more on these stories and other news, keep listening. We'll ask your smart device to play the latest from ABC Melbourne. ABC Radio Melbourne.
Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm thinking what to do. I'm really thinking of how I'm going to mount that up. I don't have a 1000 ohm choke, and I'm not going to cobble to get the two 500 ohm chokes for this radio, so I'll keep that. I'll get rid of the as much of this crap as I can, the brackets that these person's put on it, and I will find a place to mount it somewhere in there. So that's probably the thing. And the other thing is, well, we'll just do a recap, and I suspect I'm not going to have any real problems with this. I'll replace the main filter caps, of course, and these other caps, I'll leave the polys in place. They're normally good for, 20 years or something, aren't they? I don't know, I'm just guessing, making this up as I go along. So other than that, and actually, what I do want to do is I want to see, just for the sake of it, what sort of voltage is running through the field coil. So let's just put our probes into that. As you can just see, that's all I'm doing, and let's give it some power again. Bring it up to full power. Okay. 11 volts. 25.
Breakfast with Sammy J. Weekdays from 5:30 on ABC Radio Melbourne. You're with Virginia on ABC Radio Melbourne.
Okay.
The doctors will be joining you.
I'm just curious. I've never monitored the voltage going through a choke or a field coil. Anyway, seems to be all over the place, but anyway, I guess it's doing its job. Alright, so I'm going to, I think it's time for a cup of coffee. It's early in the morning here. And I'll change these two filter caps. And hopefully, by changing the other old caps, we should end up with a better quality signal, I hope. Anyway, something to do. Right, so the majority of, well, all the resistors have been changed, except for one, because, anyway, that was, where is it? There it is, you can see it there. That's absolutely spot on, so I thought, no, I'll just leave it. And I've only got one more capacitor to change, and you can just see it there. It's a 0.02, and I'll get to that. But the radio is working.
To keep up some of these life-changing things that they've been able to do during...
So it's working quite well. However, one of the things, while I was poking around just now actually, I found a loose wire, and here it is there, this little faded green one, and that comes from tone control, which is no wonder.
Productivity in the quiet times at home.
Well, the tone is not working. So
she agrees wholeheartedly. She says,
I'll just turn that off. And it was tucked under the output valve, which is a 6F6, which is identical to, in pin out anyway, to a 6V6. So it was just tucked under pin number 4. And it looked like it was connected, and I just accidentally moved it, and it came loose. So does it go to pin number 4? And I could jumper it, I suppose. But I'll go to my little book on the valve pinouts. And where is 6F6? There it is, somewhere. There it is. And pin number 4 happens to be grid 2. And it occurred to me that it's probably going to be, I can attach it to pin 4, but I think it's going to be pin 5, because that's the input grid, as you can see. And that's where our audio signal is being fed into the amplifier valve. So I'm going to jumper it to pin number 5, the input grid. And let me just count. Where's the notch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right here. So let's just turn the radio back on and see if I'm right. I'm flying by the seat of my pants here, by the way, but it just seems that's what the tone control should be attached to.
Do a 4-day week, so that people have time to spend their money, because that's the biggest problem we have. We don't have time. Well, and that is a huge conversation for another day. Like that is
Yes.
We'll do so again, I'm sure. But that idea,
I'll just turn that down.
That people have pointed out that office buildings are not always.
Yeah, that's full bass. Well, just muffled, really. Second position, that's pretty good. Third position, yep, crystal clear. Well, crackly clear, I guess. All right, gee, I guessed right. How about that? What a fluke. But given the length of the wire and where it was positioned, it could have only gone to the output valve there. So anyway, I'm going to solder that up to pin number 5, change that 0.02 there, and then after that work out how to mount the field coil onto the chassis somehow. Anyway, I'll be back very, very soon after I've done those two little jobs there. Well, looking at the field coil, I've come up with a solution. I managed to get the backing plate off. There's only 2 screws that are holding it in. And here it is there. And of course the actual coil itself just pops out, and there's that whatever that material is there that gets magnetised when the voltage is running through the coil. And I have a spot for it, and it just happens to be in there. And it fits nicely. So I've just glued the coil into this, whatever it is, the metal there that's holding it. I thought might as well. And I think all I'm going to have to do is actually glue this onto the chassis. It's going to be pretty tight in there trying to get a nut and bolt in it. So some good strong glue, that should hold it in. Anyway, I've glued the coil onto the saddle here, and I'll just wait for that to dry, and then I'll insert it and wire it up, and we should be good to go. Okay, so I managed to get the field coil in there. It's glued in, and that's rock solid. It's been drying overnight. And just have a look, show you from this end if I can, and you can just see it in there. So it's a nice little fit, and the radio is finished. So what I'm going to do, put it back in the case, and then we'll fire it up. Well, here it is, the Stromberg-Carson, all finished. And I actually did find out, well, the model of it. Excuse me. The model I found was a D39. The case is identical, but the D39 has an extra knob there for shortwave. Other than that, again, they're identical, and it's 1939. So I still couldn't find a schematic for it. Never mind. But
ABC Radio
It's working well.
Page. Click the button, like us, and then we'll let you know whenever.
California, Berkeley. And
a lot of people don't like us, and I'll tell you why they don't
So
like
very
us.
cool. And the case has come up. A treat, actually. Look at it. That is absolutely wonderful. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I certainly enjoyed working on it. And I will be back probably with another radio, no doubt. All right, thanks everybody for watching. Catch you soon. Bye-bye.
It's disrespectful and disgraceful and serves no purpose whatsoever. I am disgusted.